So a little bit of advanced delegation here is just a very, very simple 6-column principle. You write down all the tasks you're doing, the income that is produced per hour, how much would it cost to delegate to get somebody else to do that, how many hours a week you spend doing it. Now, this is the key column, is how much meaning does that task give you on a scale of 1 to 10? To 10 being you really enjoy it, it's really meaningful, 1 being you absolutely hate doing it. Because there will be some tasks that could be really affordable for you to, that it would make commercial sense for you to delegate out, but actually you really enjoy doing it. And when you do this process, you don't just have to do it for your work task, you can do it for your life task. So for example, you might say, well, a task is dropping the kids to school. It produces no income per hour. You could delegate that for, I don't know, what a nanny might cost for a childminder. I'm making it up, £35 an hour. And if you do the work you do, you could be earning £100 an hour. So it would make commercial sense to delegate it and outsource it to a childminder. You spend an hour doing it each day, or maybe longer, 2 hours a day, the morning, the sort of morning school run, the afternoon school run, but actually it's really meaningful for you. So therefore we don't want to delegate that out. That's just as an example. This is really interesting. So for me personally, one of the things that I really quite enjoyed was marketing, until I realized one day that I was spending whatever the amount of time was, let's say it was 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week doing marketing, which was a 7 out of 10. But actually, the thing that I enjoyed more was coaching. So therefore, if I did, so coaching, let's say it was a 9 out of 10. If I took those that time out, I could spend more time doing the things that I enjoyed even more. Okay, now a little tip that I want to share with you, and you guys can grab this as a screen grab, is one of the best books that I've ever come across for hiring A players into your business. Is called Who, a method for hiring. Just out of interest, anyone on the call, feel free to put your hand up. Has anybody read Who? Okay. This book alone has the ability to save you hundreds of thousands of pounds a year, millions of pounds a year, and make you hundreds of thousands of pounds a year, or even millions of pounds a year, just by literally taking this book and applying what it is that you learn from it. So it's a step-by-step guide for hiring A players into your business. It will enable you to, it literally gives you the word-for-word questions to be asking on an interview to end up with A players. And it explains something called a scorecard principle, which I'm going to come on and show you a little hack for in just a second. Now, the reason that this is so relevant is because for those of us that have spent enough time with staff now, we know that so often staff can be a real bugbear. I hear people joke and I always call them on it and go, business would be so much better if we didn't have any staff. Well, I disagree with that, because ultimately it's your staff that enable you to be able to move to become a business owner. What we have to do is turn the finger back at ourselves and go, well, what could I be doing better? How can I be better informing, educating, guiding my team to get the outcome that I want? And that's because, as I shared as fact number 1, happiness is equal to or greater than expectations. But my addition to that particular fact or quote is, yes, happiness is equal to or greater than expectations, and most expectations are not communicated effectively. So many of us have an expectation of how we want something done, what the outcome is that we want done, but we don't communicate that effectively. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and please also leave a comment about what it is that you like. I'm going to be picking one of the comments and sending you a free copy of my book, North Star Thinking, Master Your Mindset, and Live a Life You Love. So make sure you get that comment.